We are here in Boom. The fourth and final day has begun, Javier.
Totally so. High anticipation. If you notice, all the teams right now are on their last-minute preparation. I look at one of the members of the Belize Bank drinking Gatorade. They're getting ready for this big day. They're putting in as much salt as possible. It's going to be a hot day. Even though we got some white clouds, the skies are still mostly blue. You know what, Johnny Watt? He's here with us. Johnny Searle, how you doing today?
Good.
What happened yesterday, man?
Hard day. Very hard day. Hot. We had to chase grumpy old men for 4 hours and 15 minutes before we caught them. But we're where we need to be right now. So everything's good.
Actually, two really old guys kicked his ass yesterday.
I didn't want to tell him that, Bob.
Kicked his ass.
Kicked his ass.
That's a little bit too much information, right?
John, how has their entrance affected your position?
Well, we're not as strong or as skilled as they are, and they paddle very efficiently, and so they're way ahead of us. Our big race is with grumpy old men.
You know, and they did say that there's only two boats in this race, and it's Grumpy Old Men and Seasport Belize.
That's right.
Who do we have here?
This is Celso Kowich, and the reason I called him over, this guy has got big balls. Yesterday, his two paddlers came out at Flowers Bank. He threw some rocks in the bow of his boat and paddled all the way from Flowers Bank to Boom by himself. So this is a real Ruta Maya paddler here, man. This guy's got it.
Well done. Tell me your name.
Celso.
Celso, who do you paddle with?
UB, the environmental club of UB.
So what happened yesterday?
The guys got hurt and I had to keep the race going, and we're back again to finish the race.
Excellent.
Congratulations. Job well done.
Well, Celso, I'll be honest with you. Whenever you get to 45, join Johnny Watt's team. I'm sure he'd be happy to have you.
All right.
Good, Celso.
Thanks, guys.
What should we expect from you today?
Well, we just have to paddle smart, keep the boat upright, keep it moving forward, and if Grumpy is very good in the start and they can they can distance us a little bit, but if we don't catch them, we have to make sure they can't beat us by more than half an hour.
That should be easy enough.
Well, it's easier said than done, Rhonda.
John, before
Apart from the sun and the heat, what's the other biggest factor that's holding the time this year from the record being broken?
The water is low.
Oh, it is low.
The water on the river is very low.
What do you think about the wind?
Well, today the wind is going to be a real factor. Yesterday, for sure, the wind was a factor.
Right.
But today, even more so, especially as we come down past Manatee Lookout and start heading towards the Hullover Bridge, the wind's going to be a big factor.
John, we know you paddle in the Masters division. Well done. Good luck today, and we hope to see you at the other end.
Rhonda, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Javier.
Javier, you know, we see all the teams making their way we see Belize Bank on this side, getting themselves prepared, getting themselves hydrated and ready. I see Armin here. Let me see if I can grab Armin, if I can also grab the guy from Niche. Good morning to you, Armin. How are you?
Thanks to God, I'm in good health and we have strength, this morning. Thanks to God that we say one more day of life, and I'm happy, that the last day we come,
Okay, I know you are in the lead. How do you plan to maintain this lead today?
Well, like what I say, I always pray before I come out here and before I sleep, and I just pray to God that we're going to try hanging with best with them guys, because them guys, I know them guys they go hard today. Everybody going hard today, I just want to say one thing, I big up all of the fans, all the sponsors and my family, my mom and my wife and my kids around here, I thanks for them to be out here.
Thank you very much, Armin. Your 6 seconds. We'll see what happens at the end of today.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Looking forward to doing that, seeing that. Morning to you, Jerry. How are you feeling today?
Good. I had a good night's rest last night.
Okay, so you think you can your team can hold off the 6 seconds?
Well, we'll try. We keep up at the front with those guys, and hopefully what happened on the Boom to the City race doesn't happen to us today.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, Rhonda.
All right, Javier, you're standing next. You're standing next to the guy from West Rock.
That's right. Good morning to you, hermano. How are you?
Morning. Fine, and you?
You're doing quite a number. What should we expect from West Rock today?
Well, today's going to be a hard day because that canal is nothing nice.
The canal is rough, you're saying?
Yeah, that's nothing nice today. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in there, and probably we keep up with those guys, or maybe not.
Have you practiced it before the big race?
Yeah, we do it like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, but then it's hard.
What happened to you yesterday?
We got tired.
You did get tired, huh?
Yeah,
But you did end up well.
yeah. Fourth.
Yeah, fourth position, brother, is definitely good positioning. But today, what do we have in those arms for today?
Well, I think we can make it up there with those guys for the sprint.
Tell me something. Are you helping Armin and the boys? I mean, do you work together?
Well, not work together, but then we just do what they tell us and see what's happened. But can't keep up with those guys.
You can't keep up with them. Yes, you can. You've been keeping up with them. Come on.
Yeah, but that's not for the finishing line.
Well, the finishing line is a different thing. I mean, Armin is a special person, along with Amado and Daniel. That's a complete team.
Yeah.
Probably you guys don't have the complete guns like that, but you know what? I think you've been doing well.
All right, yeah.
Take care. Any messages?
Yeah, I want to give thanks to my sponsor, West Truck, and my 2 paddlers and the fans and everybody who's been supporting us.
All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you. There you have it from West Track. And I see Panchita's sister. I see her here today. They're paddling as a female, complete female team, or is it a mix?
Female, full female.
How is the river? How has it been this far?
It's been a lot hard.
Did you roll last year?
Nope.
So what brought you out this year again? Like this young lady, I saw her I think once before, right?
Yes, I'm Marcella.
I know you, Marcella. But then what brought you in this year?
Last minute thing, and they said, let's go in the race, so we decided to go in.
But I noticed you girls, every time on the road you're running. You're doing some sort of exercise. Were you in the top of shape for the La Ruta Maya?
Actually, running won't put you fit to get in the canoe. It's paddling mostly.
Yeah, but you said that it was a last minute thing. Were you on the river still paddling and getting ready for it?
No, we're just running.
Who are your main sponsors?
Coop Sheet Metal is our main sponsor, and also I'm running Dublin.
Okay.
These ladies are first in their category. They are from the team Vicious, Ambitious, Delicious. I know that you have paddled years ago. You've paddled how many years have you been in this race?
I'd say about 6, because I haven't done it for 3 years.
You took 3 years rest and you come back and you're still in first place.
Yeah. Actually, God helped us, because we haven't been paddling like how we used to do every year.
Well, ladies, we definitely have to go now because I know you guys need to get into the water and we need to do a few more bits before this race gets started. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we will definitely take a quick break because we have to pay some bills. But this is the 4th day. We encourage you to stay tuned because you do not want to miss anything from this, the 4th and final day. We're getting ready to look at some of the canoes get into the water. Once they're in, they're going to be in there for a few minutes. Once that is settled and sorted, then is when the real action happens. Before we go to that though, let's talk about the standings for today. This is the overall standings for the 4th and final day. Belize Bank in first position. Read them off for me, the Habs. Oh, you gotta have your glasses. Oh, this has to stop, Habs.
Yeah, I know. I need to bring my glasses on for this type of thing.
Or binoculars.
Or binoculars. I'm sorry, Rhonda.
Okay.
I really cannot.
Do you have your binoculars in your bag?
Yeah, in my bag.
Not only for birding, you can read with it.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, man. I'm not pretending. I really cannot see. I only see blurry stuff on the paper.
It says Belize Bank, Niche, Zip Rider, BTLs, Cubs Arms, West Track, Chucka Trillers, Fast Forward, Look Out For Me, Belize Natural Energy, Tropic Air, Bat Sub, Umcax, Team SIB, and those are the first teams in the male division. In the female division, we have Vicious, Ambitious, Delicious, Lady Black Jaguar, that's UB, Lone with Bembe. Then we have the first family as 3 in 1. Second is Nice and Easy, Bubble and Grind. Third. The first intramural is Nacious. The second is Sprout. The third is UB Black Jaguars. Whatever boys as well in the intramural decision. In the pleasure, we have Police Crime Fighters, Print Belize, Magic Carpet, the San Pedro Express Baby Star. In the Masters division, we have Oceana Wave Makers, which is Chris Guidis and their crew. Sea Sport Belize, Water Thing, that's Johnny Watt and his team. Grumpy Old Men in third in their division. Coast Guard in the first mix, Lost and Found second mix, and we have some paddlers here.
Yes, these are the folks that we have been looking for. We understand that you are a team that, do you come from Japan?
Yeah, exactly. But we live in Belize.
Oh, you live in Belize?
Yeah. We are volunteer.
Oh, you're volunteers. Where do you volunteer?
I live in Punta Gorda.
Where? But tell us where.
Orange Grove.
I live Orange Walk.
And where? What type of work do you volunteer in?
We are primary school teacher.
Oh, primary school teacher. What do you teach? Math?
PE and music.
All right. And you?
And computer.
How was the experience on the river?
Yeah, it was
It's
so fun.
special. It was so fun.
Under what category are you paddling? Mixed?
Mix, yes.
All right. And how are you doing this far?
We will do my best.
All right. Now I want you to do something for me. In Japanese, I want you to tell us the Ruta Maya is great. In Japanese.
Lutamaya Psycho!
All right. I think I can say that. Ruta Maya Psycho.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Is it correct?
Yeah, good.
One more time.
Lutamaya Psycho!
There we have it. Congratulations to you. Good luck to you as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to say hello to anybody?
Gambaro!
Oh, Nippon!
Nippon! Yes.
All right, all right. There you have it. Yamala, Hippo.
Yeah.
All right. That's the two teams. They come from Japan, not coming from Japan to row. They're here volunteering, one in Punta Gorda, one in Orange Walk.
That's right, Run Crane along with Javier for Can Network.
Yes.
We are here at, like I said, this day brings out some of the people that have been in the race that I have been missing. I mean, if you look here, they are this tall. This is the Bubble and Grind team. They are third in their position and they're looking so good.
Well, that isn't too tall either, you know.
Oh, you are second. Well, it says here that we have 3 in 1, which might be. Then it says Nice and Easy is. Oh no, Nice and Easy did not qualify. You're right. Bubble and Grind is in second position.
All right, here we go, though. I want you to answer me, though, okay? Just don't look, because a little while ago your dad was asking you to say something, and you don't. You are examples in Belize. I'll be honest with you. When the country sees you, you are the type of development we want. How are you doing this morning?
Good.
How old are you, Papa?
12.
You're 12 years old, and you?
13.
13. Boy, you mother, your voice done the change.
Yes, man.
Yes, man. All right, how was the experience on the La Ruta Maya so far?
Fine, but it was very tight.
It was tight. What do you mean by that?
Long drag.
Long drag, but you came in really nicely. You were strong enough to finish, right?
Yes.
What do you think today will bring?
Victory.
Victory! All right, is there any message you'd like to send to young people your ages out there?
So they can participate and follow our footsteps.
And what's your footsteps? Drug-free, right?
Yes, sir.
No alcohol, nothing.
Nothing.
All right, thank you. Let me talk to your dad. I agree, and I'm sorry, I do believe you're proud of your boys as well.
Of course, Javier, I'm proud of them because this is the first time they had no training. We just jumped in the canoe and get in this race, and it is nice. It's a nice race.
I know you've been following the Ruta Maya for a long time. It's good to see you here with your boys now.
12 years now.
The future of the Ruta Maya, those kids.
That's right. I'm hoping that they could become champion like those guys from Belize Bank, get them into.
Thank you for bringing them out, buddy.
Yes, buddy. Yes, Javier. Well, thanks, and see you more later.
That's right, man. Good luck. Good luck
Yes,
to you.
thanks.
All right, and Rhonda has somebody else in mind.
I have a lot of people in mind, but everybody's busy doing their own stuff. I see Linda getting her team organized. When she's out here, she is like sergeant on duty.
She's focused.
Yes, and I think that is what gets a lot of these teams where they are. People like her that always supports their team. In this case, she supports her husband. We see Grumpy Old Men getting in as well. We see Nescafe getting in as well. We see a lot of these guys getting in. But I have to say, the most interesting story that I've heard today was the one from that guy from UB, where he alone brought in the canoe. Not only did he bring it in, but he was smart enough to load it up so that the weight balances.
Yeah, correct. Because if you come with a canoe that's totally light, it's really hard, especially with that wind runner. Remember yesterday, the wind factor was really rough.
It'd be all up in the air. But this is what it's like, people getting prepared for the start of this day's race. Run the Crane along with Javier for Can Network.
That's right.
And they are off. The start, the fourth and final day has begun. I see Belize Bank, Sports Boys looking good. Zip Rider, West Track.
Look, the Belize Bank and Jerry. It's just damn unbelievable how these guys can take an immediate jump when the whistle blows. It's unbelievable. Everybody is paddling with the same rigor, and these guys jump clean in front of everybody else, Rhonda.
Oh, for sure. The fourth and final day of the 15th running of this year's Ruta Belize River Challenge is on. They are on their way to Belize City.
I can see from here the Belize Bank is ahead, followed closely by Zip Rider, and I think it's West Track immediately behind. These guys established themselves early. I don't understand. Again, I'm going to tell you, this water is deep. You take the you blow the whistle, and these guys establish themselves. It's just raw power.
That's right, and right up there with them is that intramural team, the Sprouts.
But I like the attitude of these girls to the back. These girls, look at them. They're just taking it easy. Let them go. We're going to enjoy this.
That's right. This is Run the Crichton along with Javier for Can Network.
Coming definitely. They have a ride here at the Boom Bridge as we are bringing it live to you. The other side was a little bit crowded. I can see the paddlers though. We are going to see the exit from under the bridge as they go towards Belize City. And there you have it. Belize Bank is first. Up to this point, Belize Bank is first, followed closely by West Track. And who is behind? Nobody else but Nitch and Zip Rider. Those are the first four teams. The Belize Bank followed by West Track, as well as Nitch and Zip Rider. And Cubs Arm is right there as well. And throughout the race, these five teams have been the big guns throughout the race. As we know, at the beginning of the race, Zip Rider was coming up on second place. But of course, on that day, that the three capsized at the Big Falls, now of course the time has changed. It is Belize Bank first, followed by Nitch, and then West Track. Third place.
Coming around the corner, Javier, what do we see there? I know your eyes is worse than mine, but you might have vision from a distance.
No, I do have 20/20 when it comes from afar. And I'm telling you the truth, it's the same teams that we saw crossing the bridge first. They're the strongest teams. And you know what? Again, unfortunately, the race ends up this way. But truthfully, who we see there, I guarantee you, the Belize Bank for sure. I can see Nitch's color for sure. I can see Zip Rider's color for sure. And I am almost sure it's West Track as well.
Absolutely. West Track is here. We see the guys from Belize Bank not taking any chances because they know that they're only behind Nitch by 6 seconds.
No, well,
in front of Nitch by 6 seconds.
What's going to happen here, truthfully, Rhonda, is that the other teams are going to get the Belize Bank to do the hard work. And the Dolphin is right in front of them. If you look at it, the Dolphin just crossed, just gave a little dip, showing itself right in front of the paddlers. Nonetheless,
Freetown girl no got no water, pay wash their skin, keep her clean. Freetown girl no got no water, pay wash their skin, keep her clean.
Yes, the other guys are going to get Belize Bank to really do the hard work. They're winning, they have to do the hard work, they have to pace, and everybody else is going to trail them.
All right, but I'll tell you what, I am sure that Armin Lopez does not mind doing the hard work today. We notice that Zip Rider is making their presence known here.
Freetown girl no got no water, pay wash their skin, keep her clean. Freetown girl no got no water, pay wash their skin.
And seen Nitch is dropping behind by a little bit. So right now, as we speak, we see Belize Bank, we see Zip Rider, we see West Track, Nitch in fourth position. It's at BTL's Cubs Arms in fifth position.
One of the things I just noticed is that Jerry and Zip Rider, see the Dolphin? The Dolphin was right ahead. The Dolphin is accompanying the riders. But I noticed that Zip Rider tried to take the first place position. Armin did not allow that.
He can't afford for anybody to get ahead of him. Whoever gets into that canal first gets the best shot.
And that is the situation, and that's the truth. What they're doing right now is they're fighting for position to go into that canal first. The team that gets into that canal first gives the trouble because they're going to space everybody out and have a big advantage on the other side of the river.
That's right. Right now we notice that it's in the front. Again, we see Belize Bank, Zip Rider, West Track, Nitch, and BTL's Cubs Arm. This is Run the Crichton along with Javier Gutierrez for Can Network. We are here under the Hullover Bridge, waiting for these guys to make their way inside the Hullover Creek. Javier, what's up?
The first time that I have actually come under this bridge is a brilliant idea that you brought this year, Rhonda. Usually we would stop at the corner of the canal meeting the river, and we would get the close-up of these guys going right into the canal. Nonetheless, where we are today, we're actually getting a good view of these guys coming from way beyond the curve, and we can see them approaching. As far as I can see right now, it's Zip Rider up front clearly, and that can be bad news for other teams because these guys know the water well. As long as they get into that canal, if they space out clean, they can be in trouble. The other teams can be in trouble because they can have a clean lead going out into the outside water.
But we also have to remind you that this is a race where your time is calculated, it's combined for the days. So even if Zip Rider gets into Belize City today first, chances of them winning this La Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge and holding the trophy is very, very difficult. So I noticed that Armin is doing one thing, it's allowing Zip Rider to do the work while he holds off Niche.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I think Zip Rider wants to come into second place, and as long as he beats Niche by 21 seconds or so, I guarantee you that they can be in second place, and I think that's what Jerry wants to do. Armin and the boys are taking it easy though for Belize Bank, if you notice, and even Jerry along with Zip Rider look very calm up front. All of them do. Truthfully, it's going to be very challenging. I've done that channel. It's very treacherous in there.
We see Zip Rider getting into the channel first. We see Belize Bank in second position, Niche in third, and West Track in fourth position. Followed way behind are the guys from BTL's Cubs Arm.
That's right, BTL's Cubs Arm doing its thing. I saw this cameraman look at us just now. He doesn't believe us, but truthfully, we know that it's BTL Cubs Arm coming all the way. I'm going to say on the horizon.
That's because we can see from here to San Ignacio.
That's true, and those other guys from Belize City can't do that like we do.
Take special eyes. Guys, on behalf of the crew, this is Ron the Crichton along with Javier for Can Network. We are here at the Balkan Bridge, the fourth and final leg of this La Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge. In the distance, Javier, we can see the three major teams. We see Belize Bank, we see Zip Rider, and we see Niche.
Definitely. It's exciting, and I'm sure I've been telling you that to the end it's going to be a skirmish. It is going to be a sprint, and the three big teams are here. It looks like to me West Rock was dropped along the way, and that's where again the Burden Canal itself, that 20 minutes of paddling would have determined exactly who would be out first and how this competition would end. Nonetheless, remember that Belize Bank is still 6 seconds ahead. It's still 6 seconds ahead, and it does not mean that if any other team come in front to the final means that they will win the race, as long as the Belize Bank stays very close behind them. But Rhonda, yes, they're getting closer to us. They're getting closer to us. We see the big three teams. We see Zip Rider definitely in the orange color. We see a Niche in the green, and the white represents the Belize Bank. That's what it is. Three big guns coming down to the final here at the bridge. A lot of people here, a lot of people on the bridge along the banks of the river as well, getting ready to see this fascinating end of the La Ruta Maya 2013.
That's right, reminding you that Belize Bank has a 6 seconds lead over the Niche team. So the only way for Niche to win this year is for them to beat that, and it looks like it's going to be almost impossible.
That's right, second place definitely will go to Niche, and the reason why I say this is that K came 20 plus seconds ahead of Jerry and Zip Rider, and that happened on the spill that took place in Big Falls a few days ago. Nonetheless, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game, Renda. In a little while, we're going to be calling this play-by-play. We're going to be calling it play-by-play here at the beautiful final in Belize City.
Niche has cleared the path. Niche is in first position right now. They are looking strong. They look like they will be the ones to cross this line first. But Zip Rider is not letting them down.
Well, let us see. It is not over until it's over. To me, the Belize Bank looked like it cracked down a little bit. The Belize Bank looks like it cracked down a little bit. I don't know. The Belize Bank is behind about one canoe length. They worked hard all along the way. They were up ahead all along the way. But it looks like Zip Rider. It looks like Zip Rider. It looks like Zip Rider, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Zip Rider is going to take the final. It's going to be $2,000. It's going to be $2,000, followed by Niche, and the Belize Bank is in by third place. Nonetheless, the winner of the race is Belize Bank. For today, the Belize Bank is champion. Of course, Zip Rider will take $2,000 away today.
Certainly, job well done. When he crossed the line, he put his hand up. Jerry was like, thank God we made it.
And he said to me last night, because we met last night, he said, Javier, we are going to win the leg tomorrow.
And congratulations to the guys at Zip Rider. They came in first here today. They came in first on the fourth and final leg, making them the winner of the $2,000 prize money here. Overall winner for this year's Ruta Maya Belize River Challenge is the Belize Bank.
Totally so. But let's bear in mind, the winner of the race is not a Zip Rider. The winner of the race overall is the Belize Bank. They definitely protected their lead, followed closely in second place that came in here today. Second place overall is Niche, and then third place is Zip Rider.
Those guys did well. Excellent job. What we're going to do, we're going to see some more teams coming in. I think it's Cubs Arms coming in now. BTL's Cub Arm.
Well, let's see West-Track. I think West-Track was there very close behind as well.
Right, you're right.
And after West-Track, then I think Cubs Arm will be coming in. This is just the sequence of the race. I think that's how it's going to be ending up here today as well.
That's right. The first team to have come in here was Zip Rider, followed by Niche, Belize Bank. Now we see West-Track. These guys have done amazing.
Look, man, and you know, one of the things I like about paddlers is that they're humble. They don't talk. You interview them, they don't say much. You tell them they're strong, they say no. They just all tell you that God did it, God did it, God did it. But you know what, Rhonda? These men are brave. These men are strong. These men are dedicated. These men definitely understand the word bravery.
They certainly did. West-Track just crossing the line. Now we see way in the distance, we see BTL's Cubs Arm making a strong presence out here today.
That's exactly how the race has unfolded. That's exactly how the race has unfolded ever since day one. And we said it plainly, and I'm going to say it again, that the La Ruta Maya is like that. On the very first day of this race, you set your precedent. You win, and you win big. Nobody will catch you for the rest of the race. It's proven.
The guys at Niche really gave it a good shot. They raced as hard as they could.
Even though I'm going to be honest with you, it's like football. The ball is round. You don't know which side it's going to roll until you control that ball and you score. It's the same thing here as well. You win the first leg, and then you try to protect it as much as possible. The only thing with canoeing is that if you capsize, somebody else can win the race.
Certainly. We take a quick commercial break, we pay some bills, and when we come back, we'll be coming back to you with some more.
All right, you and I had a conversation last night. We sat down. You didn't have a drink. You refused my drink. And you said to me, Javier, anything that I'm going to do tomorrow is going to be to try my best to win that leg. Jerry, you did it. How do you feel?
I feel great about it. You know, like I said, I can't say thanks to my sponsors enough and my fans. You know, I did my best, and my teammate, we came out today and we did what we came to do.
How was the race all the way from where you left today to the finishing today? Was the river difficult? Was the wind affecting you? How was this day today?
Today was great. Today was a nice day. We didn't have a lot of winds. We had an awesome day, and you know, I couldn't find any complaint about anything. I think you guys saw me in the race, and you know, it speaks for itself.
You and the Belize Bank and the rest of the teams were cruising along together. Were you guys talking, Jerry?
Well, you know, this is our vacation. You know, I know all these paddlers. We paddle together all over the world, and you know, this is what we do. And you know, these guys are experienced paddlers. You know, like I can't say thanks enough to Armin Lopez. He's a true Belizean, a true confident. So thank you, buddy.
All right, Jay, anything else you'd like to say before I take the mic off? I know you're tired. You want to go hug up your wife. You have your baby here. Anything?
I just want to say thanks to my sponsor, Discovery Expedition. And I want to say thanks to all my fans. You know, and I just want to say thanks to everybody. If I forget anybody, it's not because I want to.
Go hug up the wife, Papa.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Rhonda, take it away with Armin.
Thank you very much, Javier. We are here with the official champions for this year's Ruta Maya 2013, Armin Lopez and his team from the Belize Bank. Armin, first let me say congratulations.
Well, thanks very much. First of all, I want to say that, you know, and thanks to God we win this race. You know, I tell him I would always praise him, and I say I'm a little bit about him. You know, God say, you know, he soon comes, so we have to repent and try save our life, you know. And thanks for everything. Thanks to him that he make this event happen. Nobody get hurt, you know. Nobody really bad happen. And thanks to all my fans, all the sponsors. I feel really strong with my team, you know. Definitely because the Belize Bank support us really good, you know. Mr. Alfaro, Jerry Rayburn, all this, you know.
Armin, how difficult was today's leg for you?
Well, definitely me hard, me tough, you know. I just told Jerry, well, you know, we can stay together. If you wish at the table, you know, sprint for it, but then he said he wanted to take bad. I tell him, well, we have work hard. I want we hold the race and try to win the race, you know.
Well, Jerry said to us that you guys were talking along the way. You have a lot of respect for him. He told me last night that he loves you. He told me that he has a lot of respect for you as well. Now, Armin, you were ahead most of the way today. What happened? Did you guys decide that that's how it was going to go, or did you tire at the last?
Well, we give it all, you know, we give it all. I can't say when I get tired, because if I say I don't get tired, I lie. But we just, then boy really made the pump, and we Mitch, they're a good team, you know, the Cruz brothers, they're my cousin, and Ephraim, Felix, and Oscar Portillo, he's a really powerful guy, you know.
I'd like to take the opportunity to tell you thank you for a good race as well, for our team, and for Belize, for the Ruta Maya itself. I want Belize to know that even though Zip Rider came in today in first place, Armin and the Belize Bank team is the first team for the Ruta Maya 2013, so you are the champions. Congratulations.
Well, thanks very much. I want to big up Santa Elena, Cayo, Esperanza Village, where originally I born, you know, and the Nazarene Church, my family, my beautiful wife, and all my kids, and my mom and my dad, you know, all the people, the Nazarene Church, the pastor, Sriyen and his wife and his 2 kids, and of course, you know, the Belize Bank, the best sponsor today, and you guys that make this thing happen here, and all the sponsors, you know. And I want to remind all the champions like Leroy Romero, Alex Lisby, the guys from Gales Point, the guys from Bully Tree, and also I want to big up, you know, this race actually came for a friend of mine that he used to sponsor the Ruta Maya. He's from Corozal, Cubs. His brother, he died. Yeah, he died. So I said I was going to win this race in his memory, you know, and then also in Jerry father's name. Thanks very much for everything.
You know, Armin, you really touch my heart when you say those things, because Jerry also paddled one year in his father's memory, and it's a very admirable thing that you would say something like that, considering that on the waters you guys are competitors, and you guys, I mean, it's a special kind of love that you have when you can say, I will paddle in one of my other teammates, one of my other competitors' father's name or friend's name. I would say, Armin Lopez, job well done.
Well, thanks. I want to big up also the guy, my friend, my best buddy from Cristo, Jesse, and the Salazar family, and the Zavala family, my neighbors right in front of San Elena. I want to big up everybody. If I forget someone, well, they forgive me, you know, because, you know, I'm happy that everybody's supporting us.
And there's one more thing I have to tell you. You promised me, I don't care if your sponsors hear it, you promised me that this shirt is going to be mine.
Do you want the specific one?
I don't care. He can lie to me.
The shirt with the Belize Bank logo. The shirt with the Belize Bank logo.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Armin, thank you very much, B.
Armin, good luck and see you soon. Javier, that shirt cannot fit you.
Well, I want it to hang. I don't want it. My tummy is going to squeeze it. I understand. But you're telling me, no. Armin is a friend of mine. He's a special friend of mine as well. We've been friends from ever since, even before the La Ruta Maya. But you know what? The Ruta Maya has done Ronda. It has brought everybody and created a family. And every year, the same people you see every time, over and over again, you actually look forward to wanting to meet and see these people again.
For sure. And you say it's a family, but nothing proves it more than out here at this moment in time.
You brought in the niche man. How you doing?
Good, tired.
Good afternoon and congratulations. You placed second overall here. You know, the last time we spoke with you, which was before the Ruta Maya, you said one thing to me. You said, Ruta Maya Day, it's anybody's game. Even though you guys train hard, work hard, and not only do they do that, they're also related to Armin Lopez. How did it feel when you had him out by a few seconds for at least one day?
Well, actually I feel good, no? Because you're in the lead, but Armin, they're a strong team, and we know it won't be so easy to beat him. So today we try our best just to take off at least some time, because we know we couldn't maybe take off the whole 6 seconds, but at least some.
There was one day when he was just ahead of you by 1 second. Was there a special light of hope in your heart that you might win that day?
Well, hope you never should lose it.
That's right.
But I know it was going to be hard, and that's all what we try, and that's what we'll get second. So he's the champ, and I'm happy for him.
Tell me about the composition of your team, your other teammates.
Well,
your other team members, what are their names?
Efrain Cruz and Felix Cruz, they're brothers.
Anything you'd like to say?
Just thanks to our sponsors, and thank God for letting us reach here. And thanks to all the fans, and our family that support us.
Congratulations again.
Okay, thanks.
That is Niche. They're second in their category, which is the male professional category. They are the second place. They're in second position for this Ruta Maya 2013. You're shaking your head.
No, because I'm agreeing with you. Niche is definitely second place overall, and the Belize Bank overall coming in first. Niche coming in second, followed by the third place winner, which is Zip Rider.
That's right. And somewhere behind them is
West
Track, and then BTL Cubs Arm.
Totally so.
Guys, we're going to take a break because we definitely got some bills to pay. But when we come back, we'll be coming back with our final wrap-up from this year's Ruta Maya.
For sure. For sure.